Mark Skaar on the Skaar Kaard on 103.7 The Fox. Proud to welcome in Josh Todd from Buckcherry. Josh, welcome. How are you?
Hey, what's happening? Thanks for having me. I'm good, man. I'm out here on the Hellbound tour, and it's going great.
Hellbound, the 9th album already. Congratulations.
Yeah, it's been a crazy roller coaster career. We're super grateful, especially after 2020, and to have this record hit the streets finally has been a lot of fun.
Obviously, I wanted to talk about that elephant in the room, which was, of course, the pandemic, which is unfortunately still wreaking a little bit of havoc. But that being said, tell me about how you spent time off. It's probably your first time off in many years, I would imagine.
Yeah, it was weird because we're not used to it. We had a whole year booked of touring, and it just slowly went away one month after another. And so we had to figure out how to channel our energy into something, and we kind of saw it all the way through and knew that when all the dust settled that, it was going to be a while since our last record. So we just started really concentrating on the Hellbound record and the songwriting, and it's got to be one of our best records. We put a lot into it. We wrote about 28 songs for a 10-song record, and it really paid off, and so that's really what we focused our energy on most of the year.
28 songs.
Yeah. We wanted to be thorough. We wanted to make sure it was really great.
And it is. Congratulations, 10 songs. I wanted to talk about a few of them. We'll talk about the ones you've done videos for, starting with the new one, Wasting No More Time. Tell me about that song.
Oh, yeah. It's a great song. We co-wrote that song with Marty Fredrickson in the studio. And, we've written songs with him in the past, like Sorry, to name one of them. That was pretty big back in the day. And we just have a lot of fun writing with him, and it's kind of about just all about what was going on, in our world. We were just dealing with so much adversity in the United States with the election and then gun violence and racism and, the protesting. And, it was just wasting no more time is kind of like what came out of all that. It's really about getting back to spirituality, honestly.
Talking with Josh Todd from Buckcherry, and I wanted to talk about the title track, Hellbound.
The title track, Hellbound, is about the first show I ever did, the turning point for me when I was a youth, when basically I sold my soul to rock and roll, and that's really what the song's about. It's about the first show I did at a house party in Orange County, California, and that's probably one of my all-time favorite Buckcherry songs.
And the first thing we heard off of this record was a track called So Hot.
Yeah, So Hot is it's all about girl power. It's like I was listening to the radio, actually, Howard Stern, and Kevin Hart was being interviewed, and he was talking about how, pretty soon the celebrity is going to go away. And I was thinking about that, and I was like, he's right, but with the way information is so spread, so thin, it's like there's no, anybody can be a star. And, that's kind of the premise of the So Hot video. It's like small town girl. She doesn't have to migrate to a big city to make it big. She just starts looking at other people's social medias, and she's like, I can do this. And she starts just kind of putting on really cute outfits and taking pictures of herself and doing videos, and all of a sudden her followers are going through the roof, and it's a fun video.
Yeah, I think they're called influencers now.
Yeah, right? Influencers, and then they're putting out YouTube channels and making lots of money.
Right, exactly. One track I really like is Barricade.
Yeah, that's a good song. So that's the last song on the record, and again, it was kind of about looking at it as like the end of the world, Barricade. That's kind of what it's about, how we shouldn't fear death and getting to the other side, and I really love that song.
Talking to Josh Todd from Buckcherry, I see you've got a lot of vinyl options for this record too, which is really cool.
Yes, a lot of vinyl options. We got a lot of colored vinyl, and they've been flying off the shelf. It's crazy. We had to reorder the colored vinyl because so many people ordered them. And there's just this vinyl craze that I didn't know about, that's going on, that people are, a lot of young people are really getting into vinyl. So it's really cool, and we got a lot of options. So that's awesome.
Josh, you mentioned Marty Fredrickson. He's worked with a lot of different people, probably most notably Aerosmith, but I know you mentioned you'd worked with them before, and he was probably pretty influential on this record too, right?
Yeah, we co-wrote 5 songs together on the record, and, when we get in a room with him, it's a lot of fun. He's a really talented guy, and he really understands Buckcherry for all the right reasons, and kind of becomes like the 6th band member. It's just fun. It's fun making a record with him. At least we have a lot of fun doing it, and so it was great to be back in the room with him, and he produced it, and he mixed it, and I don't want to do another record without him.
What was it like doing the record during the pandemic?
It was really business as usual, you know. Stevie and I just built songs. We just go back and forth to each other's houses and track songs. And then at one point, the label flew us to Nashville for a week, and, you know, we went straight and got coronavirus tested, and then we got right in the studio with Marty, and we started writing songs and just working, you know. So, I mean, it wasn't much different except, you know, we just followed safety protocol and worked.
And, of course, now you're on the road, and you're coming to us at the end of the month. You've been at the Surf Ballroom many times, and, of course, those of us that live around here, we don't take it for granted either, but I know it's a place you obviously love playing.
Yeah, we had a lot of memories there. We always seem to have really great shows there, and it's a great turnout, and we're looking forward to it. The band's hitting on all cylinders, and, you know, with this new record, it's made the set just so incredible, you know, and we're having a lot of fun.
That's what it's all about. Josh, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate it very, very much.
Thank you, man. See you out there.
That's Josh Todd from Buckcherry. I'm Mark Skaar. This is the Skaar Kaard on 103.7 The Fox.
No more lies, no more lies. No more lies, no more lies. So
Buckcherry from the album Hellbound and No More Lies. Big thanks to Josh Todd for being our guest on the Skaar Kaard tonight. More the new classic rock that rocks straight ahead right here on 103.7 The Fox.